And welcome to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University here in Macomb, Illinois, as it is game number 15 in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here as the number 3 seed, A-Town Tornadoes, will look to avoid the fate of the number 4 seed Eureka Hornets, who we just saw fall on the winner's side. They will go to the consolation bracket. We'll talk more about that in just a second, but the A-Town Tornadoes will take on the hometown favorite, Macomb Bombers, here at Western Hall in what promises to be a good one in a rematch of a matchup earlier this season from the Thanksgiving tournament that you may have seen here on TSSR over there in Bushnell. And John Reynolds, I know this game, a lot of people excited about this, especially when you saw the performance of the A-Town Tornadoes and Macomb both last night, or on Saturday, excuse me, in day one. Both these teams are rolling, especially the A-Town Tornadoes. What a second half they had back on Saturday night.
Yeah, Abington and Avon, they looked real sharp in that second half. And I was talking, Wyatt and I were talking before we came on air about how they were just a team of two different halves. The first half, they come out pretty dry. The second half is just completely different. Coach Link said at the interview with Dwayne after the game, after the victory, just on how well they played. They played complementary basketball, played good defense that turned into good offense on the other side of the court. They played really well, and yeah, like I said, we get a rematch. These guys just met a couple weeks ago, and I know Coach Link said in that interview too that, hey, these teams are a couple weeks, beyond that. They're going to be better as you go deeper into the season. You're more mesh, you're more tight-knit, you're better to go. So this should be a fun matchup here before we get going. Tornadoes and Bombers from Western Hall.
Macomb getting the win on Saturday night against the Peoria Christian Chargers. A big win there, getting them onto the winner's side. So you're at least guaranteed a third game there and getting onto that potentially that consolation side if you're unable to win here in this one. But being on the winner's side, certainly a good feeling as we're getting ready for the national anthem, which they'll do before this one, and then get to the starting lineups here, which we'll also have for you in just a little bit. Our friend Edward Hightower joining us in the comments already. He is an A-Town regular, but he's joining us here from Gulfport, Mississippi, as we will step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back with starting lineups and opening tip-off from Western Hall in just a moment on TSSR Game Time Live. It's presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Looking for big opportunities close to home? Your path to success starts here. At Spoon River College, small class sizes lead to big futures by giving you hands-on attention and personalized support every step of the way. Spoon River College. It feels good to be here.
Well, welcome back, Western Hall, the campus of Western Illinois University here in Macomb, Illinois, as we get ready to go here with tonight's matchup, the 7th of 8 games here on day number 2 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. And we are ready to go. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here. Going to be a good one. Couple of teams relatively close here as well. So the crowd, they've been filing in here over the last hour or so. This place is about to get really, really loud, not only with Bombers fans, of course, here in Macomb, but also with A-Town fans who don't have that far of a jaunt to get here to Western Hall.
Yeah, absolutely. Macomb obviously is the closest squad to Western Hall. Go figure. We're in Macomb, Illinois. They're only 3.1 miles away, and Abingdon-Avon comes in fifth closest at about 37.9 miles away. So, yeah, two close squads. They're here. It's going to be the number 3 seed, in which we talked about, Wyatt, before the game started. The number 3 seed is victorious in this tournament for the past 5 seasons. Now, the past 2 seasons it was Rock Ridge, and the 2 years before that it was Eureka. And then obviously in 2020 didn't have it because of COVID. But the number 3 seed historically has the best shot in the past 5 years to win this tournament.
That's such a weird stat, too, because you'd think the 1 seed would get the easier draw, but, I mean, that just shows the depth of this tournament and how good teams are when the 1 seed hasn't won it at least in the last 5 years.
Yep.
So that's saying something about this tournament, how well this is put together. And we're happy to have you along here as coverage of the pregame show brought to you by LB Auto Sales as we get ready for the opening tip-off here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here. And we're ready for tip-off. The A-Town Tornadoes will be wearing their home whites. Macomb will be wearing their road blacks as the tip-off jump a little early. A false start there from Aiden Stromson as the tip-off won by Stromson nonetheless. And A-Town will take it left to right. As you look at your screen, feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here this evening. This should be a good one as Fouch has it up top. He pump fakes, gets it right side to Andrews. Inside pass to Stromson for the Tornadoes. Into the corner, here comes Fouch again. Fouch has been shooting well the last couple of weeks for the Tornadoes. He went through a slump, about a 3 or 4 week slump, but he got hot right before Christmas. He's going to be a big factor for the Tornadoes here in this one as Stromson gets it inside on the baseline. Battle for the basketball. That one stripped and stolen away. Here comes Drew Watson, the big X factor for Macomb. He can fill it up. Up top, it's Isaac Linebaugh. Over to the left side to Nolan Hogue. With it now is Carter Havens. Back to Watson up top. 20 on the shot clock. Watson with it right side. Cross-court pass. Good ball movement here by Macomb. Inside pass goes to Nick Elby inside all the way to the basket. That one no good. Rebound into the hands of Fouch. Here come the Tornadoes with it. First minute gone, no score. As driving baseline, kicks it out. Andrews had his foot on the line, and that'll be a turnover for the Tornadoes. Lucas Andrews lost that one out of bounds as A-Town, the 3 seed here in this tournament, 11-1 on the young season.
Pretty good record.
They beat some really good teams in that process. They beat Sherrard rather handily. They've beaten Elmwood rather handily. I mean,
some good ball clubs.
Those are very good ball clubs indeed. Their only loss was to Jacksonville Rout a few weeks back.
They're tough as can be, too.
Put on a good performance there at A-Town a few weeks ago. Left side with 10 on the shot clock. Here is Hogue. Goes inside. That shot no good, and the rebound goes to Trey Keenan. Here's Riker Darst going to bring it quickly the other way as it goes out right side. Up top, there's Fouch. That is a deep 3. That one up and good. Alex Fouch from NBA range. A-Town in front 3-0.
What a shot from Alex Fouch. We talk about this kid. He can really shoot it from beyond the arc. He shows off the range right there. What a shot.
I mean, that one might have been from Bushnell. My goodness. Step back 3 on the way for Havens trying to get an answer. That one no good. Rebound Riker Darst. He'll bring it up the floor, and A-Town get it to Lucas Andrews. Over to the right side, Trey Keenan. Over to Stromson. Stromson will go to his right, lost the handle, gets it back, lost it again. Looking for a foul, Aiden Stromson checks his hand because he might have got smacked on that one. Into the corner, here's Havens with it, all the way to the basket. That one no good. Macomb can't buy a bucket, a whistle and a foul called. Vicky joining us here in the comments. We take a look at that deep 3 all the way back from that far line right there over by the coach's box. That was a deep 3 from Mr. Alex Fouch there a moment ago. Vicky cheering on A-Town. Josh. That is Debbie Johnson says, hey, Josh is watching. I don't know who Josh is, but hello to you as well, Josh. Stromson gets it to Keenan, goes to the baseline, all the way to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound, here comes Keenan, lays that one up, no, but a travel is called.
I think that's the right call there by the official. Definitely kind of shuffled his feet down there, down low. You're kind of looking for maybe a bump on the offensive foul, but didn't get it, so.
Here comes Drew Watson. He is a big threat. He can shoot it from that Alex Fouch range there as well. He's got in the gym range, as they like to say, under 5 minutes to go. Needing some baskets, though, is Macomb as a whistle and a bump foul. It'll be the first foul on A-Town underneath the basket there. And it'll be on the floor, so inbounds play coming for the Bombers. One foul each, as that foul is going to be on Riker Darst.
Sophomore out of Abingdon Avon picks up his first, matches the Macomb foul.
Drew Watson with it in the corner. 4:45 to go here in the first. 13 on the shot clock. Gets a screen. Watson picks up the dribble, gets it to Hogue up top. He thought about it. Now he'll shoot a deep three. That's off the back rim. No good. Rebound Stromson. 4.5 to go here in the first. Here comes Riker Darst. Brings it across the timeline as Darst will move to his left, get a screen from Stromson, excuse me. There's a jumper, that's a 2. That one up and good for Riker Darst as we take a look at the starting lineups for your Macomb Bombers. The home team, well, technically the home team here, but they're wearing the road uniforms here today. Nolan Hogue is number 0. Drew Watson, Isaac Linebaugh, Carter Havens, and Nick Elby, your starters here this evening. Get the A-Town starters in just a moment. That pass inside and taken away. Aiden Stromson. A-Town starters, Lucas Andrews, Trey Keenan, Alex Fouch, Riker Darst, and Aiden Stromson. Quickly the other way, Trey Keenan in the fast break. Can't get it to go. Bringing it the other way, here come the Bombers. Drew Watson takes it, banks that one off the backboard, no good. Offensive rebound, LB cleans it up and lays it up and in. First basket of the ball game. It took a while, 3-2, low scoring affair, 5-2, excuse me, our score. As Riker Darst with that basket earlier there, so a 5-2 start here, A-Town with the lead. There's a 3 for Darst from the corner, that one's short, rebound into the hands of Hogue. Good battle back and forth. Here's Watson, whistle. We've got a blocking foul called. Coach Link does not agree with the call for A-Town. We'll take another look at it. As inside, there's, don't want to be the official in that situation, yeah, that's for sure.
That's a tough one there, you know. You had Fouch who claimed he had his feet set, and you got Watson coming hard to the basket. It's a tough call, and, you know, it's ended up in A-Town's disadvantage there.
Edward pointing out they're trying to play in the paint, get some fouls.
Yep, absolutely.
Officials are letting it go, though, here. They've let a little bit of contact go here in the early going. First one up and good for Drew Watson. 1 for 1 from the line here. 5-3 now the score. Big crowd on hand here for Game 7 of the night. Of course, one more game to go as Brown County will take on Illini West. And that one rattles home. I've seen some Illini West folks already in attendance, enjoying the basketball that they have here at Western Hall. It's been a great day of basketball here so far on TSSR. One more game today, 10 games tomorrow. Don't forget, set your alarms nice and early, 9 a.m. We got 2 games starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Inside pass goes to Keenan on the baseline, kicks it out. Top of the key, there's Slagle, fresh into the ball game. Might have got away with a push-off there. There's Keenan, pump fake right side to Darst, 9 to shoot. Here is Owen Timmons also into the ball game. That one up top, a whistle and a foul call on the Bombers. That'll give them the second foul.
Yep, that's a good call. Just trying to jump the route. There was Havens and ended up taking the body with him there, the tornado with him. So his first, team's second as well.
Andrews will inbound the basketball and get it to Darst. Rocking the bright green shoes there today.
Yeah.
And that goes along right with his uniform. A right wing 3, that one no good, and the rebound into the hands of Macomb. A low-scoring start here for each side. There's a right wing 3 on the way for Watson. That one rattles out, no good. And a whistle and a foul call on the rebound there for Nolan Hogue. Able to save that one, give the Bombers an extra possession here. 2:29 to go here in the first. We take another look at it.
Foul's going to be on Trey Keenan there, who picks up that foul. Lucas Andrews will take his seat, and Colby Hightower comes on in.
These two teams played during the Thanksgiving tournament. That one lost out of bounds, but tipped out of bounds. Debbie pointing out that she was talking about Josh Pierce, who's on the A-Town coaching staff. imagine he's the dude in the black there on the bench. As Coach Batson far to the right.
Yep.
So I imagine that is Pierce.
Process of elimination. Can only be one of them.
Has to be the last one left, right? Into the corner it goes as Kellen Martin into the game. 1 second on the shot clock. Lays it up. That one no good. Rebound Owen Timmons. Bringing it up the floor as Riker Darst will bring it across the timeline. Here comes A-Town. 2 minutes to go. 5-4. A-Town with the early lead. Carson Slagle with it. He'll drive inside all the way to the basket. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Slagle gets his own miss. Here's Owen Timmons backing down. Kicks it. Keenan thought about it. And there's a jumper. Elbow on the way. That one off the rim. No good. Another offensive rebound. Here's Colby Hightower into the game. That'll make Edward happy in our comments. 12 down on the shot clock. Riker Darst with it right side to Slagle. 9 to shoot. Slagle lost his gum or something there. There's a top of the key. 3 seconds left. Keenan left-handed layup. That one no good. Didn't hit the rim. And it'll be Macomb basketball bringing it up the floor. Over to the right side. There's a three on the way for Kellen Martin off the back rim. No good. Tipped out. Offensive rebound for a moment, but out of bounds. Last touch by Riker Darst.
Yep, good call there. This is right in front of us to our left. I don't know if that's a piece of gum or if that's a, I don't know.
I don't think that's
hopefully not a tooth.
I don't think that's a tooth.
That's what I was thinking when I first took a look.
I feel like they're being a little nonchalant if that was a tooth.
Yeah, the old tooth fairy.
I think that was, that is,
yeah,
a
it
piece
looks like
of gum.
a piece of gum. He's like, you go get that for me.
Yeah. I don't think anybody wanting to touch that.
No.
Fouch and Stromson will check back in for A-Town. 1:11 to go here in the first. A low-scoring affair. Yeah. One of the lowest-scoring first quarters we've seen all day here in day two.
Yeah, been a lot of offense today, and we haven't seen that trend continue, at least through this game so far, but we'll see how the rest of the game goes.
Up top, Watson with 10. He drives inside, goes to the baseline. He'll try to bank that one in. No good. Rebound goes to Colby Hightower. Under a minute to go. Here comes Hightower. Hightower kicks it right side to Carson Slagle. Over to Fouch, left side. Getting it to the free throw line to Aiden Stromson, 20 on the shot clock. Ooh, a lot of contact there. Out of bounds, though. Last touch by Macomb. It'll be A-Town basketball. Fresh 34 on the shot clock. They give 20 now. Yep. They reset the shot clock to 20 as Macomb did not technically have full possession there.
Yep.
So they give it to Stromson. 18 on the shot clock. Slagle right side, gets a screen. Slagle goes, picks up the dribble, has to kick it back out. Here's Fouch with 10. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Alex Fouch, stutter step, goes to his left. There's an elbow jumper on the way. That one up and good. Can't leave him that wide open. Wow. Alex Fouch has got 5 of the 7 here for A-Town. 7-4. 18 seconds to go here in the first. Watson will take it right side to Kellen Martin. Martin up top to Hogue. Over to left side. Getting it to Carter Havens. Inside pass back to Hogue. Into the corner. Open look. Kellen Martin for 3. That one no good. 3 seconds left. A-Town's got a chance. Here's Hightower. 2 seconds. 1 second. Good if it goes. That one no good. And that'll end the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. The A-Town Tornadoes, though, in front. 7-4 as we take a look at some of the highlights from that first quarter. We're back in just a moment. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. You see Coach Link coaching up his guys, and Coach Anderson doing the same thing for the Bombers as we are 1 quarter into our third quarterfinal matchup. As the A-Town Tornadoes leading the Macomb Bombers 7-4. A low-scoring, grinded-out kind of game here. If you like defense, this is the place to be for this one.
Yeah, and haven't had a lot of good defensive games, it seems like, today. We've just been seeing a lot of good shots, a lot of good offense, and not a lot of defense whatsoever. But this one's been kind of nitty-gritty and down to the defensive side.
Nice cut to the basket. Havens has that one blocked away, but a foul called on Aiden Stromson. We'll take another look at it there, as that was a good play there defensively. But, yeah, a lot of contact there.
Yep.
Good call by the officials, but making him earn it at the line here as Carter Havens, who's scoreless here today, will go to the line. Again, that low-scoring affair here between the two sides. The first one on the way, up and good. First one good for Havens. That makes it 7-5. 7:51 to go, just underway here in the second quarter. Next one on the way, it's up and good. Again, if this is your first game of the day here, our score bug is programmed for college, so we have first half and second half. So we are in the second quarter. We will fill you in on that as much as we can here. Kind of got to do the radio thing of saying second quarter as much as possible, just to clarify that.
In the first half, so.
Still in the first half, but they don't do halves in high school basketball. I don't think they should ever do that. Just keep it with
like
quarters.
The quarters, yep.
That's the one place. I like halves in college, though.
Yep.
Here's Keenan with 5. Got to get a shot up quickly to the baseline. Turnaround shot, Keenan. That one no good. Battle for the rebound goes to Kellen Martin. 7-6 our score. Good low-scoring affair here so far. These two teams played a low-scoring affair back right before Thanksgiving. 46-41. That game won by the Tornadoes. That shot no good. Rebound up the floor quickly. Here comes Stromson, lost the handle. That one taken away. Here comes Kellen Martin with it. Right side. Spin move. Inside. All the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Kellen Martin with his first basket. What a play. And Macomb has their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, a little shimmy there from Kellen Martin. Just moving around to the side there and getting a wide open shot. Beautiful play.
Lucas Andrews with it right side. Gets it. Nice cut to the basket by Andrews, but that one tipped, stolen away. Nice defensive play by the Bombers. Quickly the other way. Hogue all the way to the basket. That one no good by Elby. On the rebound into the hands of Keenan. Bringing it the other way, 2-on-2. A little Euro step. That's no good. Boy, neither team can buy a bucket here in this first half. It has been one of those halves. 8-7 the score. 6:13 to go here in the first half. Up the floor, here's Carter Havens. Right side to Kellen Martin. Now to Nolan Hogue. Good ball movement here by Macomb. 18 on the shot clock. Top of the key, there's Drew Watson. That one no good. Rebound, Alex Fouch. Fouch will bring it up the floor. Under 6 minutes to go here in the half. Riker Darst, Vicky cheering on A-Town, trying to light the fire under these Tornadoes. The number 3 seed in this tournament. Here's Fouch, gets a screen from Stromston. There's a free throw line jumper on the way. That one no good. We got a whistle, and a blocking foul is going to be called. And that is a late call. They're going to give that shot to Alex Fouch. I wonder if the whistle didn't work or what the case ended up being.
It is a late foul, but it's the right call.
It is the right call.
Definitely is. So, I mean, you could see the A-Town bench just lighting up. Hey, where's my call at, and absolutely deserved the foul because, I mean, you did see that Martin ran right into him.
First one on the way, up and good for Alex Fouch. Free throws have been a little bit of an issue for A-Town this season. We take another look at it here as, yeah, I mean, that is a textbook foul right there. Fouch didn't have a place to come down.
Yep.
And, I mean, I just think the whistle didn't work
for
that official, because that's one of the better officials that we have here in this area of the state. That one on the way, it's up and good.
Ball doesn't lie, they say, so he makes them both.
9-8 the score. Fouch 2 for 2. He's got 7 of the 9 points here for A-Town. Over now. Getting it is number 22. That is Cooper Hobson into the game for Macomb. Free throw line up top. Spin move for Havens. 16 now to shoot up top. Line ball gets it to Watson. 10 to shoot. Watson, top of the key. He'll drive to the right into the corner. There's a 3 on the way for Havens. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Nice rebound there by Riker Darst. 5:05 to go here in the second. No whistle. Whistle, though, and a timeout called by Coach Link. He wants to talk it over. We got Dwayne standing by. We'll send it over to him here for a moment. Over to you, Dwayne. No, we don't have Dwayne here. I thought we had a Dwayne here, so no worries. We'll have a second. Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. And 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales, your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit ronlb.com and check out their inventory. You guys back in the truck, if you do want to send it over to Dwayne, just let me know. We're at 5:01 to go here in the second quarter. I think we'll get Dwayne here next go-around. Next dead ball, only a 30-second timeout there. A-Town wanting to kind of collect their thoughts there after that slip there by Riker Darst. So not a bad timeout there for Coach Link. Here's Trey Keenan with it, left side, under 5 minutes to go. Timmons with it right side to Fouch. 16 on the shot clock over left side. Here's Andrews. Andrews will drive, kicks it out. Getting it right side. Here goes Fouch all the way to the basket. A whistle and a foul is called. .436 to go here in the second. A foul is called on Carter Havens. That'll be his second. And that will send Alex Fouch back to the line as he catches his breath after a lot of contact there, needing a second. What a physical game we're seeing here so far between the Bombers and the Tornadoes, as the first one rims out no good. Kellen Martin back into the game for the Bombers, number 24, as with 4:36 to go here in the second. Next one on the way, up and good. So Fouch has got 8 of the 10. He's looking to his teammates saying, where's the assistance there, fellas?
80% of the points for Mr. Fouch, and the senior out of A-Town's playing real sharp right now.
Yes, and he got that range. He showed that off there on his first 3 of the ball game. Up top of Sports Corner 3 there from practically Bushnell. Could not believe how far that shot was. Here's Martin with it. 18 on the shot clock. It's line ball, little baby hook. That one rattles home. A nice play. Isaac Linebaugh on the score sheet. We're tied at 10.
Back and forth. Bombers and Tornadoes. A good one here from Western Hall.
Of course, these two teams, again, played in a back-and-forth game in Bushnell around Thanksgiving time. .15 on the shot clock. Here's Lucas Andrews up top, right side, now to Riker Darst. Inside to Owen Timmons into the game as Trey Keenan with it. Left side, he'll spin move all the way up, no good. And the rebound comes out. Here comes Drew Watson with it on Lucas Andrews. All the way to the basket. That one no good. Tipped around. Riker Darst comes away with it. Back and forth we go. Not a lot of baskets, though. A foul will be on the floor, and Riker Darst drawing the foul on that one. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first. Foul will be on number 5. That is Isaac Linebaugh.
Kind of grinning there. Didn't think he got called for it, but
there's a nice pass into Timmons. That one might have been partially blocked. 10-10 the score. Quickly the other way. Watson all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Drew Watson, he's got 4. Bombers in front. First time today they've had the lead. 12-10. 3:12 to go here in the second. Here's Darst. Picks up the dribble, gets it up top, Lucas Andrews. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the half. Right side, there's Keenan. Looking for a screen. Both offenses having to deal with quite a lot here. As a whistle and a foul, and not the greatest of fouls there for Drew Watson, as that'll be the 4th foul on the Bombers here in this quarter.
Yep, he knew it as soon as he did it. Just slapped his hand in there on Slagle, and just, yeah, like he said, Wyatt, not a foul you really want to give there if you're Watson and get close to shooting free throws here, too, if you get into foul trouble for the remaining 3 of this half.
Gives A-Town gives the Bombers 4 fouls and gives them a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Here's Trey Keenan. They were down to 8. Whistle, offensive foul called on Aiden Stromson. That is his second. And it'll be the second foul on the Tornadoes here in the quarter. 2:51 to go, second quarter. Bombers leading by 2, 12-10. Quarterfinal number 3. Still one more to go. Brown County taking on Illini West later tonight. Over to the left side, Linebaugh. Up top, there's Watson. He thought about it. He'll go to the free throw line and reset. 15 on the shot clock to Hogue. Hogue going to his left all the way to the basket. No good. Aiden Stromson playing in with 2 fouls. Gets the rebound. Carson Slagle will bring it across the timeline. Over to Darst in the corner. Kicks it out. Here's Keenan, top of the key. There's a 3 on the way. That one didn't hit the rim. 2:13 to go here in the second. That's a tough shot there. Keenan does have that range in him, just
A little short.
a little short on that one, just the way this game has gone so far.
Yeah, the arc looked good on it, too. It looked like it was going to be a good shot, just didn't put enough mustard on it.
2:10 to go here in the second. Drew Watson brings it up the floor, and those bright highlighter shoes gets it left side to Nolan Hogue. Hogue will get it right side to Elby. Back to Watson with 17 on the shot clock. Inside pass goes to Elby. He backs down, turn around, hook shot. That's up and good. Nick Elby, his second basket here in the ball game. And it's 14-10. Macomb with the 4-point lead, their biggest so far. Over to the left side, here's Keenan with it. 1:35 to go. Right side, there's Lucas Andrews. Andrews gets a fake the screen there for Timmons. Get it out now to Trey Keenan. Here's Riker Darst. Gets a screen from Timmons into the corner. Keenan will try another look for 3. That one off the rim this time. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch by A-Town. It'll be Bomber basketball with 1:18 to go here in the second.
Yeah, I just couldn't really control it there, and I think the official was the one who ended up with the ball in his lap, and turnover for A-Town.
So Drew Watson brings it across the timeline as a little double team on him. Hogue with it up top, kicks it left side. Kellen Martin, left wing 3 on the way. That's up and good! Kellen Martin, he's got 5. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Bombers. They lead by 7. Under a minute to go here in the half. Whistle and a foul called, and that'll send A-Town to the line as Riker Darst is fouled on the play. Drew Watson doesn't agree with the call. That's his second.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on there is the senior out of Macomb, Drew Watson, picking up foul number 2 here in the first half. Still has some to play with, but obviously you don't want one of your young guys coming out of there with a couple of fouls to start the half.
First one on the way, that one up and good. Riker Darst with 3. That ends a long run. That's a 9-0 run there for Macomb. A-Town had the 10-8 lead. As the next one on the way, Darst off the back rim, no good. 50 seconds to go. Linebaugh brings it across the timeline. Linebaugh whistle and a foul called. That'll be with 44.1 seconds to go.
Be on Darst.
Riker Darst, 5-on-5 crime there. 26 seconds on the shot clock, so about an 18-second difference between shot and game clock. Into the corner, back up top here into the ball game for Macomb, number 10. Into the corner. As Kellen Martin goes, that one stripped for a moment. Oh, and a big collision there. Alex Fouch, slow to get up, battle for the basketball, gets it to Hogue inside, and he lays it up and in. 23.5 seconds to go, 19-11. As Fouch still dealing with that collision.
Yeah.
That was a hard collision there.
We're going to take a little look at that as you see Fouch just bumped right in, and Hogue might have
took a shoulder to the head.
Got that left shoulder, and that's definitely not going to feel good for Fouch as he'll
go to the locker room a little early here. We'll check him. Of course, with the concussion care, they got to keep a very close eye on him. There's 10 seconds to go. Carson Slagle into the ball game. Looking for help, gets it to Keenan. 7 seconds to shoot. A-Town trailing by 8, their biggest deficit so far. Keenan, turnaround shot. That one up and good. Right before the buzzer. Trey Keenan lays it up and in. And a low-scoring first half comes to an end. But the A-Town Tornadoes trailing by 6, the 3 seed in this tournament. As we take another look at that play here just a moment ago, as a nice plays, a group of highlights there. We will send it to break, and we'll be back in just a moment as we're at the half, 19-13. Macomb with the lead. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, Bill Corbin, MDH Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, we want to start off by asking about recruitment, because I think that one of the first things you think about when it comes to human resources is recruitment. A lot of challenges in healthcare this day and age, especially in rural areas. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to recruitment to MDH?
I would say yes, there's definitely a challenge with that. We have competition within about an hour from here or so, and it is a matter of kind of competing for the right talent. And we work directly with Western Illinois, Spoon River College. Nursing is an area that we have the greatest need, and so we partner with them and have been pretty successful recently with them.
We talked about the challenges, but I think when you get people here, you bring them on a tour of the facility, they get to know the Macomb area, that could be one of the selling points, because I think you can really go and sell them on the quality of life and the culture here at MDH.
Absolutely. When they get here, they can walk through the building, walk through the hospital, see our overall layout of things, and they really, being that we've been here since 1958, they say this is a beautiful building. It's well kept. Obviously, looking at Macomb, looking at the school system and so forth, that's definitely a selling point. And so, small town community, that they get that, they enjoy it. So it's been very successful that way. 2025
been a busy year for you. Looking at a recap of 25, let's start with your office, because you've had some changes in your human resources from a staffing standpoint. Share some of those details.
Yes, we had, for about the 5 years that I've been here, a little over 5 years, we had a pretty consistent team, have a wonderful team. I have 3 other individuals within the department. One of those decided to take another opportunity that was closer to home. Totally understand that. Happy for her. What it allowed me to do was to promote our HR specialist, that was Stephanie Beal, into our recruiter role. More recently, we promoted Toby Ritchie into the Director of Recruitment and Employee Services. And then we had an internal transfer. Darian Miller came in, and now she's our HR specialist. And so, once again, having an amazing team. They're there to support our employees, who are our internal customers, and they do an amazing job.
Besides recruitment, what are some of the other areas that you and your staff focus on when it comes to human resources?
We focus on, obviously, benefits. That's a big one. Compensation is another. Employee relations, we have individuals, employees who will come down, ask questions. Hey, I'm dealing with this, ask guidance. We're there for our leaders as well from an employee relations standpoint as well.
Now, you actually went and got some additional education. Share some of the additional certification, really the certification that you received in 2025.
Thanks. Yes. So in 2025, I sat down and went for a certification. It was the SHRM, which is Society for Human Resources Management. It was the Senior Certified Professional Certification. I received that. It took me a long time, about 6 months of studying for it. Took the test. It was about a 3-hour test, and found out right after submitting my results that I had passed. So I was very pleased with that.
That's got to make all that hard work that you did over those 6 months just a big sigh of relief? And
Oh, absolutely. I never have been a great test taker, so when I passed it, I was very pleased with it. Yes.
I was going to try and quiz you. Can you say that title and that certification 10 times real fast? That's a
No,
mouthful.
I could not.
What makes working in human resources so much fun?
You know, I get to deal with not only leaders, I get to deal with employees, get to provide a lot of just guidance, listening. Once again, I have an amazing team. We all work so well together. We actually have an office in the basement. They continue to say, hey, we like to be able to get where we have windows, but the type of work that we do, we're able to kind of talk through the hallway and so forth, whereas if we were in a different location, we couldn't do that. So,
Outside of the office, what are some fun things?
I enjoy golfing. You and I play golf now and then. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. I like to spend time with my family. I have 3 adult children. My wife and I have been married for 32 years now. So anytime that I have, like to spend time with them.
Well, as we said, a lot going on in 2025. I know 2026. Bright future ahead here at MDH.
Absolutely, I agree.
And welcome back to Western Hall here on the campus of Western Illinois University, watching the MDH halftime show. And it's 19-13. Bombers with the lead over the Tornadoes in a rematch of a game from the Spartan Tip-Off Classic over the Thanksgiving break. I'm sitting here with Macomb AD Steve Horrell. And, well, Coach, this is a matchup between 2 coaches that know each other real well. Coach Link played for Coach Anderson when he was in A-Town, or in Abington at that time. These 2 teams really, really play hard physical basketball.
Absolutely. You know, you could see it out there. We had some scrums there on the floor, and the kids are getting after it. And just the familiarity of style and the rivalry between the 2 schools adds to it.
Well, the Lady Bombers playing in Beardstown. You don't get a whole lot of opportunity to see that. Just found out they picked up another loss tonight, but playing some really good competition down there. But let's talk about this tournament. The competition here this weekend has been phenomenal.
It's been great. You know, we had 2 games that were really non-competitive, but other than that, probably 8 teams had a chance to win the tournament, and it was pretty tough. I know the guys that put the brackets together and did the seeding of the top 4, you know, they struggled. They had to wait till that very last weekend of the A-Town shootout. They had some seeds made, and then some teams lost along the way. So it's difficult, and you want to separate conference teams. You want to separate teams that have played already before. So I think they did a really good job just with from a competitive side of it.
I think since we've been covering the tournament in this capacity, this has been killed from the top to the bottom, as we've seen. You guys, as in Macomb High School, take an active role in this, and your athletic department, of course, is a big part of this, but it's a huge committee that puts this thing together, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a full committee that puts it together, and, you know, obviously we send out the contracts through the high school. Mary Beth, you know, does a ton of work with getting the program ready and sending out letters to coaches and ADs. Other guys are doing hospitality room, scouting teams, putting things together, getting sponsors together, getting trophies. So, you know, there's about 12 to 14 people on the committee, and it's divvied up pretty well there, the work.
What else is going on at Macomb? And now, once you're past this, you can kind of look at the basketball season, right? I mean, this kind of takes a lot of focus for you, I know, but you've got some big things coming up postseason-wise and stuff like that, I think, don't you?
Yeah, we have that. You know, we got some teams going out. You know, the boys wrestling team is at the Abe's Rumble, and that's 32 teams right there coming up this weekend, or the week, I guess it's over break. But yeah, we do have the girls sectional at our place, and we'll play that at the high school because it's the same week as the boys regional tournament. So we'll have the sectional tournament at our place, so there'll be 3 games there, 2 semifinals and a final, and then hopefully, you know, Western gets a super sectional, but it'll be a 1A if they do get it. But, you know, it'll add to the community and more basketball for the people to watch.
Well, I want to hit on that before we head into the second half here. You and I have been around here a long time, and back when Western hosted a super every year, some phenomenal basketball was played here on Western basketball court. How awesome would it be to see that back here every year?
Oh, it'd be great. Obviously we would love to play in it, but even if we weren't playing in it, the place was packed. They would even be up in the upper bleachers as well. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great thing for the community. It's a great recruiting tool for Western. We just would love to have super sectional back in Macomb.
Coach, I appreciate you taking some time to talk to us, and hopefully your Bombers, for your sake, can get a win here and hold us on in the second half.
We'd love to have them in the semifinals tomorrow and play 2 games, and we're looking forward to it. And we're going to play 2 games regardless, but we want to play for that big trophy. And I appreciate all that you do, TSSR Sports does for Bombers athletics. So thank you.
All right, we'll send it back to Wyatt and John for the second half.
Thank you, Dwayne. Second half underway here. Alex Fouch inbound to the basketball. Good to see that after taking that shot in the first half. A whistle and a foul called. And we're underway here, 19-13. A low-scoring affair here in this one, as the foul will be on number 3, and Nick Elby, that's his second. First team foul here in the quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest story is Fouch coming back. He took a blow to the head and was able to stay in the game. So love to see that if you're a Tornado fan. And I mean, honestly, just a basketball fan. He's a heck of a player.
He might have a headache in the evening after this one's all over. That one goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover for A-Town. And boy, the turnovers are the story here. And you look at the score, 19-13, but there was one stat they gave us that really stuck out, John.
Yeah, and that is the turnover battle. And Abingdon Avon has got turned the ball over 7 times at the half, and Macomb 0 turnovers whatsoever. So no turnovers for Macomb.
Foul going to be called on Aiden Stromson. Both teams a little confused, but that is going to be on Stromson, his third.
He didn't like it, talking over with the official. Like I said, foul number 3, so he'll head to the bench.
7:17 to go here, third quarter. As the inbounds pass, it goes to Hogue. He picks up the dribble, gets it out to Havens. Left side to Linebaugh. Starting lineup back out there for Macomb. A double team comes on Havens. He gets it inside. LB lost the handle. It's tipped, stolen away. Here comes Lucas Andrews. Fast break. One-on-one. He'll take it all the way to the basket, and he'll lay it up and in. Lucas Andrews with the basket, back to a 4-point game. Defense turns into offense on that one. A-Town going to need a little bit more of that. A low-scoring, grind-it-out kind of game. Got to try to turn those deep. There's another turnover. Here comes A-Town. Quickly the other way. That one tipped out of bounds. Last touched maybe by Macomb. That's what they say.
Be. Yep. That was off Nolan Hogue's right hand there, and good call by the official to keep it with A-Town.
6:35 to go here in the third. So after no turnovers in the first half, they've got 2 in back-to-back possessions.
2 in the last.
The announcer jinx is alive and well. That one no good. Owen Timmons with the offensive rebound. Lost the handle, however. Watson comes away with it. Another turnover for A-Town. That's their 8th. Over to the right side. Now back up top to Linebaugh. Into the corner, Carter Havens. Watson with 20 on the shot clock. Over to the right side here to Hogue. 15 on the shot clock, left side. Linebaugh gets it to LB. Into the corner. Havens with 8 to shoot. Havens goes to the free throw line, kicks it out. Here's Linebaugh, 3 to shoot. Linebaugh goes inside, turnaround shot. Might have got away with a walk there, and that's going to be a shot clock violation regardless, so another turnover for the Bombers.
Yeah, we've seen them start to amount here in this third quarter. That's, 3 or 4 so far at least.
3 in a row.
Yeah, like I said, had none in the first half, played clean basketball. That's a recipe for success for Coach Anderson, the Bombers, and we'll see how this continues.
And there's Fouch. He's going to take a top of the key. 3 on the way. That one no good. As Fouch testing that head to see if he's feeling it. That was a close one, though. Here's Watson, kicks it into the corner. Havens goes to the baseline, puts up the shot. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of Lucas Andrews. As that one tipped back to Alex Fouch. Over to the corner. There's Riker Darst. Corner 3 on the way. That one's short. Rebound, battled for, whistle, foul called. That'll be, I think, on Lucas Andrews.
Yep, sure will be. It's the foul
first on the game.
Yep, on the senior.
Good to have you with us. Feel free to get into comments. Patrick talking to us during the halftime break saying go A-Town. One of those low-scoring, grinded-out kind of games here. A-Town going to need a second half like they had yesterday against Pittsfield if they're going to want to avoid being the second straight-ranked team to lose in this Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Inside pass goes to LB. LB puts that shot up and in. Nick LB, he's got 6. The lead back to 6. 21-15, 4:50 to go here in the third. Up top, here is Owen Timmons. Over to the left side, here's Fouch. Hands it off to Darst, right wing. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Timmons, free throw line. Looking for help, gets it to Keenan with 15. A screen comes. There's Fouch. Hit a 3 from back there in the first half on that side of the other side of the court, but that spot. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Riker Darst going inside, looking for Timmons. That one tipped around. It's not going to get a shot off, however. Shot clock violation, and it'll be Macomb Bomber basketball.
Yeah, just not much there that Timmons could do. He had his back to the rim, so obviously he just had to pass it out and couldn't get the shot up. Was Andrews in time, and another turnover here, this one for the Tornadoes.
4:12 to go here in the third as it's into the corner. Line ball with it, up top to Hogue. Now to Havens. Good ball movement here. Drew Watson with it with 18. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Inside pass goes to LB. He'll back down. A whistle and a foul called. Grab the wrist. Alex Fouch will pick up the foul.
Yep, that's a good call there by the official. Fouch just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar right there is what we like to say. And
third foul for A-Town here in the quarter. A second on Alex Fouch here in this ball game as you check out the highlighter shoe of Drew Watson there. Trying to tie that thing up, make sure he's good to go. Those are some sharp shoes. We've seen some good footwear here in this tournament.
Sure have.
As that one goes to Watson, 15 on the shot clock. He'll take it. That one taken away. Nice play by Riker Darst. One-on-one the other way, all the way to the basket. Yeah, that one, a whistle out of bounds. A foul is going to be called. Wow. Thought it was just lost it out of bounds, but it'll be a Bomber foul. We'll take another look at it as, I don't know on that one. 3:47 to go here in the third.
Yeah, it might be one I disagree with. I don't think Hogue got much of any of Riker Darst there. And
that one no good.
Fans behind us are making sure the officials hear it.
Well, missed the first, so it's not going to hurt Macomb too badly. First one no good for Darst. Next one on the way. It's up, and it's good. So 1 for 2 from the line. Darst has got 4. The lead is down to 5, excuse me, with 3:43 to go.
It feels like any points you can come by are going to be big in this game. It's a low-scoring defensive game. Free throws are crucial.
Tipped and stolen away. Outlet pass. Here's Lucas Andrews one-on-one to the basket. Lays it up, no good, but a foul. 2 shots upcoming. And it'll be Lucas Andrews to the line. We'll take another look at it here as Coach Link, I talked to him before the season, before their first game of the season, he said, you know, one guy to watch all season for A-Town is this man at the free throw line, Lucas Andrews. They call him the spark plug of their team. And you like to get that kind of honor from your head coach. Is that one 0 for 2, though?
Yep.
3.5 minutes to go here in the third. If you watch any of the A-Town games here on TSSR, you know he's had a big impact on them, especially on the defensive side. Nice cut to the basket, lays it up and in. Nolan Hogue gets that one to go. Biggest lead of the day for the Bombers. They lead by 7. 23-16, 3:10 to go here in the third. Andrews with it, free throw line. He'll drive, kick it, Keenan. Keenan will drive now, puts up the floater. That one no good. Hogue with the rebound. A-Town can't buy a bucket right now. Just 1 point here in the quarter. Kellen Martin the other way. That one up and good. Kellen Martin with the basket. Whistle and a timeout. 9-point lead as it gives us time to give a shout out Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out at Western Illinois University. There is limitless potential. Campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu to become a Leatherneck and get an education. That stands out. Dwayne, over to you.
All right, down here in the Rowdies section with a bunch of Bombers fans. You guys have been louder in this the whole time. Are you guys Bombers fans? Yeah? Okay, well, 25-16. Do you think they're going to get a win? Yeah. All right, guys, I want to send it back to you. There's some crazies down here, let me tell you. Come on, guys, make some noise.
You love it. The next generation of Bombers fans here at Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. Who knows, maybe future Leathernecks.
Hey, you never know.
Here at Western Illinois University.
There they are.
That's a good group of people right there. Is Dwayne giving out some handshakes there and some high fives.
Talking about high fives to those kids. There you go.
There we go. Dwayne, we put him to work there as he doing the hard work there going into the rowdy section there. Patrick Murphy in the comments here saying, got to eat your Wheaties. Let's go. Trying to get something going. A-Town got to get something going as they got just 1 point here in the quarter.
Yep.
6-1 run here, which in a low-scoring game like this, a 6-1 run feels like a 15-1 run.
Absolutely, yeah. Points hard to come by in this game, and you know, yeah, like you said, a 6-0 run, and it feels like you're down 10 or 15 points, and got a blink of an eye, and you could be really out of this ball game. So
here's Fouch with it, free throw line. He'll get it to Darst right side as A-Town looking for some kind of answer offensively. There's Riker Darst, can't get that one to go. Our Carter Havens comes away with a rebound. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. As Havens will bring it across the timeline. Over to Watson. Quiet day for Watson with only 4 points. Right side, here's Havens with it. Up top. Good ball movement here by Macomb. 15 on the shot clock. Havens, turn around. Over to the right side. Hogue thought about it. 10 to shoot. Now with 8, they go left side to Watson. Watson, stutter step. There's a 3 on the way left wing. That one's short. Rebound, Alex Fouch. Here he comes, bringing it the other way. Nice pass, Colby Hightower running the fast break. He'll lay it up and in. What a pass. Setting that one up. A steal. Coming the other way. Keenan up and under, no good. Tip back, no. 25-18 our score. Bombers with it, 1:40 to go. Pressure coming from A-Town. Here comes a trap. Just past half court. That one tipped, stolen away. A-Town turning up the intensity defensively. Nice pass to Keenan inside. He'll go to the rack. No good. Offensive rebound for a moment. Battle. Bombers come away with it. Linebaugh with the steal.
Coach Link is absolutely livid on the Abingdon-Avon sideline with his guys, just not being able to finish at the rim, and that's something you don't like to see from your guys on the court.
Coming up on a minute to go here, third quarter. Hogue with it left side. 13 on the shot clock. Over to the right side. It goes to Havens. 10 to shoot with a minute to go. Watson with 6. He'll get a screen. He'll move to the right side. 3 seconds left. Watson, that one tipped. Another steal. A-Town coming away with it. Up the floor. Hightower has it. Hands it off. Good extra pass. Here's Keenan inside. Lays it up. No good. And still a battle for it. It's still a live ball. Here's Watson. The other way, all the way to the basket, lays it up, no good. My goodness, the physicality here. Gets that one inside to Hightower. Over to Keenan, there's a corner 3 on the way. That one rattles home. Trey Keenan. That makes it a 4-point game as Keenan with 5.
That's a big play there from Keenan.
Losing the handle, got to get this one up the floor. It's intercepted. Keenan one-on-one, extra pass. Puts that one up, no good. Darst, offensive rebound, but a foul. Boy, the intensity in this building. Can you feel it?
I
you
absolutely
can cut it with
can.
a knife. Can cut the tension with a knife in this one as a good battle inside. Riker Darst getting the offensive rebound. That's the 4th foul on the Bombers. 8.5 seconds to go here, third quarter.
You know, if I was Coach Link and we had practice tomorrow or on Wednesday, it's going to be a lot of under the rim sort of scenarios. We're going to be working on finishing the easy layup. It's just been a point after point that they've just been not able to finish. So, and in a close game like this, those are going to come down a wire.
Tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay here with A-Town. Stromson in the corner. We'll try to get it inbounds here with 7.7 seconds to go. Coffin corner here. Got to be careful on this inbounds play. Here's Andrews. Fouch. Andrews with 3. Inside pass. Fouch going up. That's Stromson at the buzzer. That one no good, and that ends our third quarter. A-Town getting a little bit of a burst as we take a look at some of the highlights from the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Macomb leads by 4. 25-21. We're back in just a moment. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. It's the fourth quarter coming your way, 25-21. The Bombers facing the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes closed the third quarter on a big run. We'll see what happens in quarter number 4. With that, we'll send it back down to Wyatt and John.
Thank you, Dwayne. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Our third quarter final game of the day. The A-Town Tornadoes, the 3 seed in this tournament. They saw Eureka go down just a moment ago, or earlier today. They fall to the Little Giants of Canton. Macomb trying to knock off the second-ranked team here in this tournament. Send them to the consolation bracket. A-Town looking to make a rally here. They trailed by as much as 9 a few moments ago. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here. As the fourth quarter underway, Bombers with it. Here's Hogue with it on the baseline. That one kicked out. Here's Havens. He'll drive, puts up a floater. That one gets the shooter's touch, and it goes in. Carter Havens for 2. He's got 4. Lead back up to 6, 27-21. Inside pass, Stromson gets it to Keenan. There's a jumper from the elbow. That one gets the shooter's touch.
Back-to-back on the shooter's touch, one side and to the other.
7:20 to go here in the fourth. A-Town turning up the pressure. It got them back into this ball game a moment ago. Right side, Watson with it. Coming up on 7 minutes to go here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. 7:05, right side, Watson. 13 on the shot clock. Right side with 8. Back to Watson. He's got 5 now. Got to move here if you're the Bombers. That one nearly lost out of bounds. Watson got to put up a shot at the buzzer. That one no good. It didn't hit the rim, so that'll be a stoppage of play, 27-23. A-Town trailing by 4. A-Town trailed by 9, which again in this low-scoring game felt like, 15.
Yep.
But that little run there gave A-Town some life. They trail by 4 here as we go into the final few minutes of this one.
And the momentum, I think, was really key there, too. You get some of that, the juices flowing, feel your offense back out, get some points on the board, and get your fans back into this one, too.
That one tipped out of bounds. Nice play by Watson as Vicky, she has been dedicated trying to get these A-Town Tornadoes back into this ball game. Trying to light that fire. A-Town got a little bit of it there in the end of the third quarter. Can they keep it going here in the fourth? Darst will take it right side. That one stripped and stolen away. Nice play defensively by the Bombers. A-Town really struggling with the turnover battle here in this one. 6:20 to go here in the fourth. Over to Hogue, up top, back to Watson. 20 on the shot clock. As Watson gets it to Elby. Back to Hogue, 15 to shoot. Watson with it. Stromson guarding him. That's a little bit of a mismatch there. Yep. Inside it goes. Here's Elby backing down on Keenan. That one laid up and in. Nick Elby with the basket. He's got a team-high 8 points. The lead back to 6.
Yeah, and found the mismatch there, too.
Inside pass, extra pass. There goes Darst cutting to the basket. That one halfway down and out. Offensive rebound. Put it up and in. Counted and a foul.
Would you believe me if I told you that was Aiden Stromson's first bucket of the night coming in the fourth quarter?
5:42 to go here in the fourth as you see the nice offensive rebound and that extra possession huge in this low-scoring game. Aiden Stromson with the and one opportunity. That one rattles home. Makes it a 3-point game, a 1-possession game.
Free throws are crucial here. You're down 3, and you still got plenty of time. There's plenty of time on the clock, but when you get the opportunity to cash in on free throws, you got to do it. Whether you're the Bombers or the Tornadoes, in a 1-possession game, down 3 points, you really got to be in that mindset to be able to make the free throws.
Semi-pressure here. A-Town backs off. Watson will bring it up the floor. I imagine there will be a trap here. There it comes. Here's Watson with it. Free throw line. He goes inside, kicks it into the corner. They're going to foul before that shot can get off. Good play, because that shot would have been good from the corner.
That was a good-looking shot there on the outside. And luckily for A-Town, you breathe again, and it'll be a foul. This one's going to go on Andrews. The senior picks up foul number 2 for himself.
Watson inbounds it. That one tipped, and a battle for it on the sideline. And coming away with it is Martin into the corner. There's a pump fake. Drives. There's Havens, a free throw line jumper. That one up and good. Mid-range jumper for Carter Havens. Up and good. It's 31-26, whistling a timeout. Gives us a second to give a shout out to our sponsors, McDonough District Hospital, the athletic trainers, and MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, providing expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. 31-26 our score. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here. Game 7 of 8 here at Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. Macomb leading A-Town. Another slugfest here in this one. 31-26, 5:18 to go here in the fourth.
Winner goes on to play the winner of the next game that we'll have right here on TSSR Game Time Live. That will be between Brown County and Illini West, number 2 ranked Brown County, and a tough Illini West squad. That should be a good one to wrap up the night, and we'll be back tomorrow for a lot more basketball.
10 games tomorrow, 2 at Brophy Hall, 8 here at Western Hall.
Yep.
Right side, Riker Darst, 20 on the shot clock. Here's Carson Slagle with it, left side, under 5 minutes to go. Back to Slagle, gets a screen. Over to the right side with 10 to shoot. Here's Riker Darst. Here's Keenan now with it. 7 to shoot. Here's Keenan going inside, turn around, looking for help. It's through the legs of Carson Slagle. A little 5-hole there for you hockey fans. There's a jumper, Watson. That one no good, and the rebound comes out to Riker Darst. Up the floor quickly, one-on-one the other way. That one stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Macomb.
Good defensive play there, by Linebaugh. He's able to just, didn't foul, which is the key part there. You're not able to foul. You strip the ball away, and unfortunately it does go off Macomb, so it will stay here. We take another look at that.
That was a clean strip,
Yep.
too. That was a good play by Linebaugh.
Yeah, heck of a play from one of the shorter guys on the court, but, man, he can go out and play, make some good defensive plays. He had a block on Saturday. It was really good.
Yes, Aiden Stromson looking for help. Gets that one up to Keenan somehow. Here's Riker Darst with it right side. Spin move. Picks up the dribble up to the Lucas Andrews. Over to the left side. Inside now to Stromson. He is in a dogfight in there. That one whistling a foul called, and Stromson going to the line. Man, he is duking it out with the fellas there inside. 4:17 to go here in the fourth. Stromson earning himself some free throws as we take another look at it. What a battle inside. What a game this has been. A low-scoring affair, but yeah, it's been close all the way through.
3 guys you probably could have called that foul on, and Hogue is the one who draws it, and unfortunate for him, that's foul number 3, so still have a little bit of time left, but
31-27 now the score after the first made free throw. Aiden Stromson, second one on the way. It's up, and it's good. 5 points now for Stromson. It's a 3-point game, 31-28.
Yeah, Colby Hightower checks back in, so we know Ed Hightower's going to love that.
He certainly is. Ed, one of our regulars here on TSSR, joining us from Gulfport, Mississippi.
I'm sure it's still warmer down there than it is up
Yeah,
here.
well, I hope so for his sake. Goodness gracious, what a cool down we had the last 24 to 48 hours. Not fair. Left side, it was 60 degrees the other day.
Hot in this gym, though.
Oh, it sure is. You can cut the tension with a knife here. 12 on the shot clock, under 4 minutes to go. 8 to shoot. Up top, Linebaugh. Fouch guarding him. 5 to shoot. Here's Hogue. That is a deep 3 on the way. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, Drew Watson. 20 on the shot clock. They'll reset. 15 now to shoot. Here's Watson. Left side to Hogue. 10 to shoot for the Bombers. 3.5 minutes to go. Up top, Watson. He'll take his look for 3. Off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Fouch. Here comes Riker Darst. 3-point ball game. Here comes A-Town. Looking to tie this ball game up or at least bring it to a 1-score game. Left side. Over to Keenan in the corner, 20 on the shot clock. Riker Darst with it left wing. He'll drive inside. He'll take it all the way to the rack. He'll bank that one off the backboard. No good. Offensive rebound, no good. Man, oh man, the H-Town's had chances inside. They just can't cash them in. A whistle and a foul called in front of us. With 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes to go, it'll be a foul on Trey Keenan as fans enjoying this one here at Western Hall.
A lot of orange.
A lot of orange. Of course, you got Illini West coming into
Sure,
town.
Sure, yep.
They will play the late game here, which you and Chris will have for us in just a bit.
Should be a good one.
I think that'll be a great, great way to wrap up the night here. What a great second day of basketball we've had here at Western Hall. Whistle and a timeout as Drew Watson, he was trapped.
Yep.
And a timeout, a good timeout, a 30-second timeout. Gives us another chance to shout out our sponsors. And we'll keep it here as Ron Elby Auto Sales, locations in Macomb and Augusta. 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales, your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit ronelby.com to check out their inventory. The fans are getting loud here, Wyatt Reed, and John Reynolds joining you here from Western Hall, Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, the 3-seed A-Town. In a dogfight, in a low-scoring affair. We saw Eureka just a moment ago. There's Illini West getting ready to take the floor.
It's Wesley Robertson.
How about that?
Man,
Can you do that?
No, not even close. You could probably put it on my palm, and I still can't.
Still couldn't spin it.
Still can't spin it. Wes Robertson, he's fun to watch. We'll get it.
Update on the fouls, by the way. Both teams with just 2, so
no
playing
free throws,
relatively clean. No free throws yet, but
they could likely be coming.
I feel like they will be, as there's a trap inside. Longbaugh gets away from it, though, as a pass inside. What a play. Nolan Hogue gets open and lays it up and in.
No-look pass from Linebaugh. Found Hogue down low. That's a great play.
2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth. A-Town trailing by 5. Looking for something here offensively as they get it left side. Colby Hightower. Hightower with it up top. Hand it off to Fouch. Right side, they've got their shooters out there. A-Town does.
Haven't been able to get much going beyond the arc.
No, they have not. Into the corner. Fouch shot one from next county, but other than that, it's been a quiet day behind the line. 5 to shoot. Fouch has got to get one going here. That is a pump fake over left side to Darst. The 3-ball on the way. That one didn't hit the rim. Good defense by the Bombers. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth, a 5-point game.
Yeah, you still have time here if you're A-Town, so you're not done yet. So want to be able to play good defense. You don't want to give up a bucket here or else push it to a 2-possession. Well, we are a 2-possession game, but even farther than that. So
could be a 3-possession ball game
absolutely.
Potentially. Here's Linebaugh with it, lost it. Good battle there and up top. Here's Watson with it with 20 to go. On the shot clock, we approach a minute and a half left in this one. Baseline, here's Hogue going all the way to the rack. That one blocked away by Fouch.
Looks like a clean block from Fouch.
Whistle and a foul going to be called against Colby Hightower. He is bumped, and that'll be a foul on Drew Watson.
Anderson did not like the
foul
Watson
there.
Gave up that foul. Elby's going to check back in. He's going to grab.
Kellen Martin will go to the bench. 1:28 to go here, fourth quarter. That is only the third foul on the Bombers here, so still a couple to give.
Sure thing.
But still, you don't want to give it up in that kind of situation. It did feel like Watson maybe wanted to slow down the pace a little bit, but Coach Anderson did not agree with that call.
Yep.
At the logo, here comes A-Town. Left side, Riker Darst. A-Town needing to move quickly. Inside, Darst goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Riker Darst with the basket, a timeout called, a full timeout. Full timeout gives us a chance to shout out Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports Corner at 124. We focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in, say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 33-30. The number 3 seed A-Town on the ropes. But they still have some time to get back into this one. And will the Bombers hang on and pull off the second upset that we've seen in consecutive games as Eureka fell in our second quarterfinal of the day to the Little Giants of Canton. Little Giants will take on West Hancock tomorrow. There
That
you
should be
see
a good
Brown
one.
County, the 2 seed. They will go to battle against the Illini West in just a few moments, depending on how long this game goes.
Running early again tonight.
We are, but look
love
at
to
that.
see it.
Look at that. We might jinx it again. Who
Yep,
knows?
Yep, sure thing.
1:15 to go. The inbounds play as Watson gets it to Hogue.
Don't have to foul here if you're A-Town. Just want to make a good defensive possession. Don't want Macomb to walk away with points here.
Here's Hogue with it right side. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Up top, left side, Drew Watson. What a battle this has been in a rematch of a game we saw at the Thanksgiving Classic in Bushnell a little over a month ago. Here is Hogue backing down, kicks it out. Left wing, 3 on the way for line ball. Halfway down and out. And the rebound goes to Colby Hightower. A-Town will push it up the floor. Here comes Riker Darst. Darst kicks it out. There's a 3 on the way for the tie. Halfway down and out. And the rebound goes to Nolan Hogue. Bombers with it. A whistle. Timeout called. Coach Anderson wants to talk it over.
Yep, going to be on Macomb. They're going to take that timeout, and it looks they're just talking about where the ball is going to be. It's going to be right here to our left.
Let's take another look at the 3 just a moment ago there. A 3-point attempt. Man, so close for Alex Fouch. Good to see him on the floor, though, after taking that shot in the first half, but that could have really brought the building down here as both sides well represented in this ball game. 33-30 our score.
He's been real quiet in the second half. No points for Alex Fouch. And, I mean, you can't get much closer than that right there on that three-point shot.
Well, I talked about it yesterday. You know, Coach Brent Dugan, when we do games at A-Town, him and I, we do the broadcast, and he always says, can we give that one a 1.5? Unfortunately, that's not the way it works in this game.
Not quite.
Close, they say, only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So it has been quite the battle here. A low-scoring affair. 33-30 the score. A-Town will come out of the timeout. They still have some fouls they need to accumulate if they want to get Macomb to the free throw line. Macomb, have they shot free throw? They haven't shot a lot of free throws here in this ball game.
Well, it looks
Just
like,
a couple.
Yeah, only 4. Yeah, 4 attempts, and they're 100%. They've made all 4, all in the first half, none in the second.
Trying to get a steal here. Watson, the trap at the midcourt stripe, a whistle and a foul, and Watson might have took one to the face.
It looks to his left eye. He's grabbing it right in front of me.
We've seen just the physicality in this game. Man, a lot of football athletes out there as well. So you gotta be tough to play in a game like this. This one into the backcourt. Colby Hightower reaching in. That'll be the 4th foul. Got one more to do before it's free throws. A foul on Hightower.
3-point game.
First foul of the game on Colby Hightower.
So you're going to take your bets here on who you want at the free throw line if you're Macomb based on your inbound. We'll see what they do.
Tried to get that outlet pass right there and unable to do so. They'll take their chances with Carter Havens, who is 2 for 2 from the line here today.
Probably not one of the guys you want to send to the free throw line if you're A-Town, but you got to send somebody.
Yeah, you do, and we've seen free throws be an issue for some folks here today. Pittsfield shot 12 of 27 in the game? And managed to somehow still win the game?
Yep, that's crazy. Usually that does not happen.
You do not see that very often. No, sir. It's Carter Havens.
50% at the free throw line.
First one on the way. It's up and good. He's got a good stroke there. So first one up and good. He's got 7. 34-30.
Still a one-possession game.
Okay, B.J. Stone. Of course, the voice of the Leathernecks. Men's football and men's basketball. Second one good. Now it's a 2-possession game.
There you go. Great B.J. Stone.
Good guy, but I do not agree with him in that regard most times anyway. 20 on the shot clock. A-Town got to move quickly. There's a 3. That one well short. Battle for the rebound and a whistle and a foul.
Now you send Nolan Hogue to the free throw line. Hogue has not been there yet.
5-point game as you see Coach Link there. Might be running out of options, running out of time here with 16.1 seconds. What a start to the season, though, for A-Town. Currently at 11-1. They get the 3 seed here in this tournament. And if they are unable to come back here in this one, they'll still go to the consolation side of the bracket. It's the first one up and good. Hogue has got 7. Still a chance to bring home some hardware, but definitely disappointing if with the being the 3 seed in this historic tournament. Next one on the way, and rattles home.
Macomb, that's kind of the story of this second, of really this game right now. Macomb's 100% from the free throw line.
Yes, sir.
You make your free throws, and you're going to be a pretty successful ball club, especially in a physical game like this.
Here comes Riker Darst with it right side. He'll take it all the way to the rack, and he'll get that one laid up and in. Basket by Darst makes it 37-32. With 6.3 seconds to go. We've seen stranger things, but you just never know. But looks like Macomb is maybe going to move on to the semifinals here at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
And that would be breaking the tradition, I would say, that we have of the...
We'll have a new champion. It will not be a 3 seed.
It will not. If Macomb can hold on for the final seconds of this one, the 3 seed will not become victorious in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament the first time in 5 years. So how about that? That was an interesting tidbit.
That was an interesting tidbit.
Chris said that. I'm like, there's no way.
Sure enough.
He's
we
right.
checked it. Fact check. Inbounds play, 5 on the shot clock, and that is going to do it. As a lot of contact with 1 second to go, they're going to send Kellen Martin to the line. As Coach Link, I don't know what he would be arguing here, as the Macomb fans wanting them to tee him up, but I don't know what you'd be teeing them up for.
No, I didn't see anything that's too crazy. I think they're just talking.
I've seen Coach Link do significantly worse and not get teed up, so I don't foresee that coming, but the conversation's still happening between him and one of the officials.
Yep.
Kellen Martin, the first one up and good. Regardless, Macomb going to move on to the semifinal. A-Town will play the 10:30 game tomorrow here at Western Hall.
Yeah, 100% from the free throw line for Macomb today, and that's just how it goes. Macomb will move on.
39-32, the Bombers moving on to the semifinal. A-Town will fall to the 5th place bracket, where they will duke it out. They will play the loser of our next game between Brown County and Illini West. 2 straight upsets as 2 ranked teams have fallen here on day number 2 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. 39-32, our final score. What a game for Macomb, able to grind this one out. A full team effort. Kellen Martin, who hit those free throws just a moment ago, 9 points to lead the way for the Bombers in this dogfight. As Dwayne going over to grab Coach Anderson. 8 points for Nick Elby, 7 for Carter Havens, 7 for Nolan Hogue. For A-Town, their leading scorers, Alex Fouch and Riker Darst, both had 8. Dwayne, over to you.
All right, we're over here with Coach Anderson. Well, you always say free throws are important, right? You guys made every one of them down the stretch, I think, and that just kind of iced it for you.
Yeah, we made some big ones there. It's kind of funny because at shoot-around this morning, we had played a little game where we had a gift card, $10 gift card. We just lined them all up, right? If you made it, you stayed in. You missed it, you left. Kellen Martin won the gift card. He knocked 2 big ones down there right in, so that's kind of funny. I thought both teams played extremely hard. Nobody wanted to lose that game, right? We were familiar with each other, which rises the level of competition. It's hard to run offense against teams you're really familiar with because everybody knows what you're going to do. We had some guys step up. I thought from the start of the second quarter on, defensively, we were outstanding.
Yeah, defense was really the difference in this game. I mean, it was really low scoring. I don't even remember what the score was, but it was really low scoring. But that's kind of the theme for Macomb A-Town, right? I mean, both you guys, Coach Link played for you. He's kind of got the same mentality as you offensively and defensively. So that's just kind of sum up it, right?
Well, we'd like to score more points. Don't get me wrong, Dwayne. We'd love to score more points, but we emphasize, trying to keep the other team down first. Offensively, we have a long way to go. I thought we were better tonight of letting things happen, but we played a really good defensive team. And it's two good defensive teams. Buckets are going to be hard to come by. And so all those little plays like getting rebounds and making sure that they don't get second chances, those are huge in those close competitive games.
Well, congratulations on another semifinal appearance and a chance to get to the championship game tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
We'll send it back to you guys to finish this one up. One more to go tonight.
One more to go indeed. Thank you, Dwayne, as we wrap up this one here. Game number 15. The Macomb Bombers with the upset win over the A-Town Tornadoes. What a ball game it was. 2 straight upsets. Will Brown County avoid the upset at the hands of Illini West? Well, we'll have it for you in just a little while. For Dwayne and John Reynolds, my name's Wyatt Reed. It's been a pleasure broadcasting this one. One more game to go here in day 2. We'll have it in just a bit here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.